How are you all doing? Can y'all see me, hear me? Giving me a warn or something if y'all can see and hear me. I tried to do a live where I could share my screen and it wasn't working. So I'm just gonna read some information. We'll have to do it podcast style, I guess, and just go from there. Because I really wanted to be able to share some of the court documents that I pulled up. You can get okay. Hi Enrique, Pamela. Hi Amy. Hello, hello. Everybody's live at the same time. So I scheduled mine 2 days ago. Everybody went live at the same time. So yeah. But you guys, as you come in, give a thumbs up and let me know if you can hear me and see me good. I have all chats visible. Everybody's doing a live at the same time. So here's what I want to do. I want to just kind of go over some information. Hey Saint, how are you? Hey. Everybody's got a live stream going at the same time. Hey Sharon, how are you? Hi my fave. Oh, that's so sweet. Everybody got a live stream going at the same time. So I'm just like literally trying to get everything together. I got a couple of court documents that I kind of wanted to touch over. Just so, hey Jeff, how you doing? All right, cool. Just to go over a couple things, and then some information that I came across, of course. Lord, because I think it just needs to be done. Hey artist, hey Karen, hi everybody. I was looking for you on Jazz Live earlier. I was like, help. Oh my God. I did a live stream trying to tell you all what the live stream cut off at like 8 minutes, and I had no idea. So let me talk on that right quick. So Jed and I had a live stream earlier today, and Trina called in, and she was saying about the lawsuit. There was a hearing that was supposed to be conducted today with Phinia Dukes and Officer Miles versus Super Stupid and He Who Will Not Be Named. And Matt Solomon, his incompetent ass, came into the courtroom. Because I did watch the live, and I tried to do a screen on a live stream right quick, kind of touch on that, because I know people were adding me like, where you at? I had to work. I had to go to the office today. So I couldn't catch his live. But she called in. I think she said something along the lines of, why can't the trustees, the Clean House 2025, just offer settlement and all of that? Well, first of all, they're not named as co-defendants. So what are they supposed to do? And secondly, they're not demand for a jury trial. So Phinia Dukes and Officer Miles have already requested a jury trial. So you can't, that's a constitutional right you have to request a jury trial, and to also be there have some sort of a speedy trial here. It's my understanding that this guy claimed that he lost a relative 2 or 3 weeks ago, but he didn't notify the court through his counsel that he already has on record. There is a counsel on record representing He Who Will Not Be Named. And the co-defendants in Phinia Dukes' lawsuit is Super Stupid, him, the village of Dolton in Thornton Township, not the board of trustees. And normally when they're, listed on a lawsuit or any court document in a case, it'll say the Dolton board of trustees, and then it'll name them individually. They have nothing to do with Phinia Dukes' lawsuit. So why should they take tax dollars to give her a settlement, which they're not even named as co-defendants, one, and two, she's already demanded a jury trial. That jury trial demand went with the actual original petition filed with the court last year. So you can't rob her of a jury trial hearing, and then on top of that, I mean, no one's forcing her to go to court. She wants to have a jury trial. So let them have it. I say let them have it. And that way they can subpoena in witnesses. They can get he who will not be named super stupid under oath, make them testify, cross-examine, everything else. Most times when you have these types of cases like that, it's a civil matter where you're alleging essay of some sort. A lot of times people who are high profile, like super don't like embarrassment. Like anybody cares, but she don't like being embarrassed, right? Hi Linda, hi Saint. Trina was a trip. Yeah, I mean when I watched that part of it, and my live stream got cut short. I don't know what happened. I actually started laughing because she was like, "Yeah, you already know who this is." I'm like, "Oh, okay, great." Just but she called in and I'm like, I don't know if she was aware that there was a jury trial demand already requested with the court, but that's something that has to be requested because you got to get a jury together. You have to, ask certain questions of the jury to pick your jury, do a jury selection. Both sides have to be active in that process. That's not something they just do at the last minute. That's something that is requested of the court, ahead of time to give ample time to have that jury selection process go through. So when things like this, when they request a jury trial, that's because the petitioner and the Alpha Miles, those two petitioners, one of them or both wanted a jury trial. That has nothing to do with the board of trustees, nothing at all. And like I said, I don't want them to settle. I want this to go to trial. They have been spared. Super stupid is she let this girl go. She fired her for no reason, and then talking about how this is going to embarrass her. Well, that's the biggest karma slap ever. All right, well, I'm gonna have a jury trial, and then now your ass can really be embarrassed in a court of law. Good luck to that shit. You want to sit here and spare yourself some embarrassment? Now you're gonna have to be put on the stand under oath, super stupid. So good luck to that. I love it. You want to sit here and think you spare yourself from this is gonna make me look bad because she's a narcissist and it's all about her and she's an opportunist. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll put your ass on the oath then. Good luck to that. Y'all know she can't tell the truth to save her damn life. So great. Put her ass on the stand, get her under oath, and make her testify and be subjected to cross-examination. Because we're all here for it. They don't want the facts to get out there. And that's why they're if there's an initiative to try to get some sort of settlement, the board of trustees is the last one to initiate that. Whoever is representing the village of Dolton and Thornton Township, those attorneys are the ones that have to spearhead that with the attorney representing Fania Dukes and Officer Miles. The board of trustees have nothing to do with that. They have nothing to do with it, and they can't force Fania Dukes or Officer Miles to settle either, because once you exercise your right to a jury trial, that's not a request you make to the court. It's just a heads up. Here's a jury trial demand. That's it. By court rule and constitutional law, you have the right to that. So the court can't even say no. They can't. They would have to say, here's why it would be hard to do it, but for them to just deny it, it's just like that would be overstepping their boundary when it comes to, what the law permits. As far as your right to a trial, right to a speedy trial, right to have a public hearing, the right, to have it recorded and have it on a court of record. Those are fundamental rights that you just have when it comes to, how cases are adjudicated in the court of law. You can't force someone to settle, and if they really just want to settle, I think they would have tried to make that effort to do that. But I honestly hope they don't. I hope they have the jury trial. I hope they, take this to court. And the stunt that Max Solomon pulled today, this is why your ass is being severely reprimanded by judges in Cook County Courthouse, Max Solomon. You are incompetent as they come. You came into court today. You hadn't even entered an order of entry. There's already an attorney representing super stupid. And he who will not be named. They already have attorneys on court record representing them. So for him to come in and do that, all it was a stalling tactic. He who will not be named has not even submitted responses to the allegations, and typically you get 30 to 45 days to respond to allegations in a complaint filed against you, if you're going to do it. But it's been 5 months. And then he's using an incident that loss of his daughter's, his wife's daughter, somebody's daughter, that occurred 3 weeks ago. That was when you should have notified the court to say, I had a death in the family. I need to request an extension, to be able to provide responses to the court. But if you've had 5 months, either you got a response to give or you don't. And it's a stall tactic. It's not about money. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because why the hell is Max Solomon just volunteering himself to be on this case? It's not really about money. It's about stalling the case. If you get a new attorney, you can say, hey, I have a new attorney who needs to get familiar with the case. They don't understand the facts of the case. They haven't looked at the exhibits, or the discovery for it. And then now you going and asking for a continuance. And that's something that Fannia Dukes' attorney should have objected to and asked the court to deny. He's had 5 months to provide responses, Your Honor. This is goddamn ridiculous. Please do not grant this continuance because my client has a right to a speedy trial. We have a jury trial demand. We need to proceed forward with selecting the jury so we can get on with this. This cannot go on forever. And it's just stalling because they don't want to face the court. They don't want to have to face the music and be subjected to, being put on the stand under oath. I want them both deposed. I want both of their asses deposed. And I want both of them to get deposed under the penalty of perjury. Because we all know Super Stupid can't tell the truth to save her life. That's why when she go to court, this is why she's got a direct criminal contempt charge. Because she doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. Keep on talking. Go in there and throw your wig, your shoes, swing a fist, grab a mic, do all that. I want you to go in there and F around and find out, Super Stupid. That's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to talk long, talk often, let everything out. Just, you can go in there and make cow sound. Cow goes moo. I want you to go in there and lose your damn mind. Give them a reason to still hold your hands in contempt and have you remanded this time. Dear God, let that happen. I don't have no sympathy for these two. But that was what came up in the live, and I did a reaction to it on the live stream, but the live video was cut short, so I'm addressing it now. And like I said, at this point, it would be up to Fannia Dukes and Officer Miles if they decide to want to settle, but they can't be forced to do it. And why would anybody want tax dollars that the village of Dolton doesn't have to go towards another settlement? For what? And on top of that, if a judgment is rendered, because I don't think Fannia Dukes will have a hard time winning this. This is a civil matter. The burden to meet is a preponderance of the evidence. It's more of just being 51%, convincing. And you get a jury trial. Oh yeah, she can win. I think it's more of a matter of getting the facts out there. They need to experience a little, just sheer and utter embarrassment. And whatever judgment is rendered, make Super Stupid and he who will not be named pay for it out of their pockets, not out of tax dollars. Max Solomon hopping on this case, who is paying him? See? No. Don't settle, Fannia. Don't settle. Don't do it. I don't know if you, sometimes she watch, I don't know if she watched my videos, but I'm telling you right now, tell your attorney he needs to file an objection to the court to say we cannot continue to stall this. This man came in out of nowhere and he decided that he was just going to hop on the case, had not even done an order of entry. The other attorney had not filed a motion to withdraw. We can't keep doing this shit. It's been going on for far too long. He's had 5 months to get some responses. Either he's going to respond or not, whatever. So that's that. But no, they got a jury trial demand. And ain't no settling that shit. They need to go to court. I'm not here to help Super look good. But either way, what's going on, everybody? Come on in. They're stalling because it looks bad for Tiffany's campaign. Child, Super Stupid can kick rocks. Nobody, obviously, but why in the world is she connecting herself to he who will not be named? She's been doing that from the very beginning. She's been taking up for him. For what reason? Because he's a trustee that can vote, but his vote doesn't really mean anything when the majority can still outvote her. So what difference does it make? He's just, it's almost like a matter, she's an opportunist. At one point, her and him, he who will not be named, were at odds and hated each other's guts and went back and forth with each other. Now all of a sudden they buddy. No, that heifer is an opportunist. She doesn't care whose back she steps on to get to the top. And she's stepping on his back to get up there. And the moment he's a useless idiot, just like Keith Price and all them other folks that keep me Chicken Nugget and Michael Smith, she gonna say, yeah, all right, y'all can kiss my ass and get on. When she loses, she really gonna start showing her true colors to a lot of people. So, hey Fox, hey Carolyn, come on in. Mark, yeah, if he who would not be named was smart, he would be hiding underneath a rock. He stay out of the light. tell the boogie monster to stay out the light, because I mean, right now you're just easy target for me. Foxy, but oh, thank you so much. So here's what I wanted to get to. I tried to do a live where I could share my screen, but it kept timing out and the connection. It was irritating. So there's been some issues with, and I'm gonna start with some definitions on, I guess, understanding this whole premise of, hey Tiffany, how are you? Tiffany needs to move out of Dolton and leave people. She can't handle it. Leaves people alone. She can't handle the embarrassment. I've been saying that she's a plague to humanity, but she's too much of a narcissist to do that. So but there's a whole issue with a couple things that I wanted to touch on tonight. One is everyone's just sitting here when no one wants to read, they go to whataboutisms. What about isms? What about isms? What about this? What about that? Look at this. Look at them. Look at that. It's stupid. Just like with the issue of the Dolton thing. I don't know if Trina was just trying to troll Jedediah or what. If she was asking a sincere question. I don't know what she was doing. But I started laughing and I was like, girl, just look at the pleading. Just look at the court document. You'll know why. It's not something for the board to handle. She just wanted to go in and talk about why can't Clean House 2025 because they're not co-defendants in the case. And I'm gonna just sit here and just give a settlement out. What money? Are they not in a deficit right now? That to me would not even make financial good. That would not be financially wise for them to pay out a settlement just because she thinks that should happen. No. What should happen is a jury trial as they demanded, and they have a right to do. So, oh God. So there's an issue with how do y'all say that super stupid is violating laws and stuff? It's called reading court documents. There's a section in court documents where it's either termed, background and facts, or statement of facts, or factual summary of some sort. And these are just indisputable facts in the case. And a lot of times you'll see that where it'll show, especially if it's a matter that has already been heard in court, where a judge or a jury have given a verdict and a ruling. That becomes indisputable. We don't dispute and argue on facts and law. It is what it is. It's straightforward. In this reality, where we breathe God's air on this planet, facts are facts and laws are laws, and there's no debating that. There's no arguing with that. So when I hear people say, well, prove that what do you mean prove it? Read court documents. The facts will tell you what law she's broken. The background in the facts, it's all factually based. You have law, you have summary of evidence. Good job, Foxy. Good job. You have a summary of evidence. You have case law citing. It's indisputable. So here's what she's broken. Isn't it a crime to break a law? Isn't that not still a crime on this earth, in this reality? Yeah. You break a law, you commit a crime. So to say she's a criminal is not far off when you read court documents and you see the facts of the case and the law cited that she broke. It's that simple. That's why I keep saying that. Prove it. The court's already proved it. So when I hear people say this, it's so rudimentary to me. It's almost like, wow, no one's taking the time to like try to think beyond. Oh, you prove it there, because they're more so caught up in, oh, you're saying things that I don't like about her. You're not talking about anybody else. No, I'm not. No, the hell I'm not. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about Super Stu. The end. That's it. And until my assignment is done, where I can shift gears on someone else, this is who I'm talking about. So no, we're not talking about anybody else. We're talking about her. We're reporting on her. And if people are wanting to know what laws has she broken, tell them you can read court pleadings to find that out. She has how many lawsuits against her? My God. So, and then two, every time she opens her mouth and lies, she's breaking the law, especially when it's intentional. And I'm going to tell you all the statutes of that. I mean, seriously. I had it pulled up and I just couldn't get my thing working. So give me a second. Let me pull up. When it comes to false and misleading statements, especially when you are, a government official of some sort or an elected official, because that's a violation of federal law. I don't even know if anybody knows that. That's a violation of federal law here. You do not have the right to mislead the public for any reason. Like, that's nope. So I looked up. Okay. So I'm going to read this because I can't show it. You guys can go on Cornell Law School website, look up 18 U.S. Code Statute 1001. And I'm just going to read the definition of it. It's right here. There it is. Boom, shakalaka. So y'all can see that. I pulled it up. But this can be Googled. This can be Googled. So it says, except executive or judicial branch of the government of the United States knowingly and willfully falsifies, conceals, or covers up by any trick, scheme, or device a material fact, meaning you're lying about something that is of substance, such as when Super lied about not buying a Chevy Tahoe truck. That can easily be proven with facts and documentation, and did not get permission or approval from the board based on municipal codes to approve that purchase. Or when you're lying about material fact, even in a case, such as Jedediah had a knife. What the hell? What was his knife? We all missed that knife. I have several videos in slow-mo. We all missed that knife. Where was it? Because maybe my eyes are just going bad on me. She leased it. She did whatever. It was without the board's approval. Leased, bought, purchased, however you want to put it. It was $149,000 for a vehicle she did not get the board approval to get. To lease, purchase, buy, sell, whatever. And it wasn't her money. Many other purchases that she should have gotten the board approval on that she didn't do. So, falsifies, conceals, or covers up by any trick, scheme, or device a material fact. It is a fact that Jedediah did not have a evidence, such as videos. He can get witnesses to testify to that. He did not have a knife. Whether one was there or not is irrelevant. The accusation is that he had a knife. So this is why I always tell him, don't see him feed into giving more information beyond that. The accusation, the allegation is you had a knife. That is false. And that would be a material fact in a case that they will not be able to prove. Why did they lie about that? I don't know. It was a dumb lie to tell. From an officer of the court, no less. Good grief, Bo Brindley. So, number 2, makes any materially false, fictitious, or fraudulent statement or representation. How many times has she said, y'all, if you want the tea, get it from me. I have receipts. And then holds up blank pieces of paper. How many times did it happen? She's supposed to be holding up what's considered financial disclosures and financial documents. And she intentionally and knowingly holds up documents, papers that have nothing, that aren't financially related at all. But by federal law, she's supposed to be releasing to the public, like credit card statements or financial reports or audits, saying that there's a vendor that needs to get paid $400,000 for some damn concrete, or $500,000 for trees to get cut down. You making this up out the top of your head. You want someone to give you money for this shit? Are you kidding? You can't prove that this service is worth that because you're not getting RFPs or itemized invoices or a contract with a vendor. You're not getting any of that. So I'm reading the law here. This is a federal law, 18 U.S. Code Statute 1001. Statements or entries generally. So point number 2, makes any materially false, fictitious, or fraudulent statement or representation. So when she is representing some sort of financial disclosure and she's saying this is a receipt and she's holding up and it's a blank piece of paper, you're misleading the public. And you're doing it intentionally and knowing and willfully. That's a crime. It's a crime. Are you kidding? She's had so many opportunities to correct that it's not even funny. I'm still, where's the damn invoices from Amazon or Wayfair? She alleged in a radio, with the squabble on that radio station, they bought ice. Prove it. Where is the damn invoice? Why we don't have to, first of all, to hear people say, why don't you all prove that she's stealing? No, make her prove it because she's got access to a goddamn credit card. Make her prove it by getting the credit card statement. When she had it, she should have been surrendering it. She should have been following the ordinances to get approval from the board. She should have been following the law when it comes to, making sure that she gets invoices received for these purchases. No. What does she do? She lies about it on national television in videos. Oh, the Tiffany Cares thing. You made a materially false, fictitious, or fraudulent statement or representation. This is the law. I'm reading a whole ass law. That's the law. I can't with her. A whole law. So, okay. Then point number 3, makes or uses any false writing or document knowing the same to contain any materially false, fictitious, or fraudulent statement or entry, shall be fined under this title, imprisoned not more than 5 years, or if the offense involves international or domestic terrorism, imprisoned not more than 8 years, or both. If the matter relates to an offense under Chapter 109A, 109B, 10, or 117, or Section 1591, then the term of imprisonment imposed under the section shall not be more than 8 years. This is just Section A, 1, 2, and 3 of this federal penal code. Y'all see that? A, 1, 2, 3 that I just read. It is crazy. Every time she lies, this is the law, federal law, being violated here because she does it willfully and intentionally, because you got to prove intent. So let me ask you some questions. Hold on. All right. Hey, Status, how you doing? Succeeding. How you doing? Let's start with the sign she gave, hitting the speaker with her hand just before she leaped into the brawl. Yeah, I mean, my God, lying about something material like that would come up in court, about her role in this fight is why would you want to lie about that? Just don't talk if you got to lie. But, let her be stupid and keep talking. So she had a microphone. She had the same microphone in her hand she was using the whole night at the meeting. She never put it down. She just took her shoes off and broke through the table and ran into a fight. You can't lie about something material like that can be seen in video evidence. and other witnesses that could testify to say what they did and did not see. And testimony is evidence, by the way. Testimony is evidence. So it is, you get 15 people all say the same thing. That's 15 additional pieces of evidence in the case. Keep on lying, super stupid. Just keep on lying. Stacks of blank paper talking about their receipts. Yeah, that's misleading. It is intentionally misleading. Here's the law. It's intentionally misleading. Super stupid. Whole federal law being violated because you're an idiot. There it is. You're misleading. You choose to do this. No one makes you do it. You choose to do it. All right. Hey. Tip lied about her Tiffany Henya Cares Foundation with a straight face. Yep, she did. That was misleading. She did that on national television. And honestly, I'm still irritated with, what's his name? Martin something. That irritated the hell out of me because he gave her a platform and didn't challenge her with follow-up questions. The same thing with that squabble between Miss Barney the dinosaur and Super Stupid. It's like two chickens squawking at each other for an hour and a half, just saying dumb shit. It makes no sense. You went in there and you said a whole bunch of things that was intentionally designed to be misleading or just false or fictitious. You made shit up. That cannot be proven to be true. So people want to know what law she's breaking? This one. Every time she speaks, it's almost like, I got the receipts. Either bring them or you should be charged with making intentional false statements and misleading the public. Good grief. Let's see. Hi Pearls Pink. Tip was super stupid by not getting her Amazon purchase sales tax free. It's allowed by the government. Lots of mismanaged money. Absolutely. Quick question. Would state law or federal law apply here? Well, federal law, of course, will trump the state law. I mean, the Constitution gives states the right to make their own state statutes, but it should not negate or combat federal law, right? So if you have a federal law being violated here, the state law should really support what federal law has already been passed in states and has in place. So state law should not be negating or combating what federal law states. That's kind of like the foundation. This is federal law I'm reading. 18 U.S. Code, Statute 1001. That's federal law. So the state law will say, like Illinois State Statute or ILCS. I think that's how it's abbreviated in Illinois. But it should uphold what federal law has already put in place. If that, hopefully that answers your question. Let's see. Knee pads off. Come on. He had knee pads built in his pants, y'all. It's so ridiculous. Succeed to answer that question too. They're the same code laws in states as well. Okay, my point, if it was a planned attack. You know what? I think Jedediah said that he felt that, he got some, word that it could have been something to pop off in that, with that melee. he had some information to come about. And one of the reasons why Lavelle was with him, I guess, to kind of be that protection with him, because he had gotten wind that, something was going to go down. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I would think that with him bringing attention and bringing light to a lot of situations, and she's just trying to get reelected. She don't give a shit. Jedediah could be anyone coming there to advocate and bringing about the changes that he's bringing and marching and protesting. I think it would have been the same thing if it was anyone else. So she's just trying to get rid of people out of her way that could possibly hurt her chances of winning. Roland Martin. Roland Martin was, oh, come on, man. It was irritating to watch. It was so cringe. I just couldn't watch it. I was like, good grief. I didn't know he was going to be this much of a wuss. He didn't push back at all. But I think that to an extent that they did plan on doing something. And I think something was just bound to happen at some point, because they don't want people to to be in opposition to them, right? They don't want any detractor. They don't want anyone to say anything about it. She gonna have to get the hell over it. Grow a spine, super stupid. No one gives a damn about what you think, girl. No one cares. So that's part of it, being an elected official. She don't even like criticism. She sits here and violates First Amendment rights all the time when someone says something that she doesn't like in town hall meetings. And I've seen plenty of videos with that. That's one of the reasons why I started reporting on it. Because I'm sitting here watching her just violate First Amendment rights all day. So yeah, I do to an extent believe it was planned. But against Jedediah, not him planning to do something like, what the hell? Why would he go there and try to fight them? He could have already tried to fight Kamal outside while he was protesting with people outside of her aunt or mom's house, whoever house that was. He would have fought him in. He didn't. So it's crazy. She's always going to put out receipts. And I know, right? Yeah, she just misleads the public with that by saying that old dumbass shit. She doesn't realize how misleading it is. But you know, we're here for it to keep pointing it out. We're here for it. Keep pointing it out. And I know they help with watching my videos. I'm not here to help you, girl. I'm not here to help you. So what we all agree on is Tiffy is a crook. Yep. If you have prior henchman of criminal activity, Tiffy Henniard is active. I know, right? Oh, Lord. That's what Jed and JB's focus is, that it was a planned attack orchestrated by her and her idiot followers. I mean, I believe that it was just bound to happen at some point. And I think once he said what he said, you know, Kamal could have just set his ass down with his old ass trying to fight somebody. If you're going to fight and defend anybody, let it be for your children that you never see him with. Like, let it be for them. You don't see him fight over a chick that's not your wife that still got to take your ass to court and clean you out. She gonna clean his ass out. Now I'm just gonna be here right here to help him. Get that car, girl. Get that car and that alimony settlement. All right. Roland Martin. Yep, thank you guys. Because I couldn't think of his name. He's irritated me, and I just don't really watch him that much. But she also out of the blue wanted to put public comment before a private session out of line of the agenda. Here's the thing. When it comes to First Amendment rights, she cannot tell you whether to make a statement or ask a question. That is not for her to do. It is a violation of First Amendment rights. When it comes to maybe a limited public forum, because I know I went over this information previously about the differences between the limited public forum versus like a designated public forum, right? So with a limited public forum, they can limit it down to a certain scope, meaning, you know, you get up and you ask questions and make comments on the topic at hand that's being discussed, or maybe the time that you speak goes from 4 minutes to 3 minutes. But her saying you cannot ask questions, you can only give comments, is unconstitutional. She cannot tell you how to express your free speech. You're not making threats, you're asking questions, and even if you're giving criticism, it's still considered protected free speech. They can't just say, oh, you're being disruptive, and not actually prove how that's the case. Her saying that alone is not enough for it to be disruptive. Because she says anything is disruptive when she doesn't like it. No one gives a shit about that. No one cares how she feels. So when she's saying, oh, you can only give comments and you can't ask questions, that is a violation of your First Amendment rights, because she's trying to restrict how you express your free speech. You should be able to ask a question or give a comment. That is the freedom that you have. And simply because she don't like it, no one cares. So, Angela did the same thing on her interview. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Who that lady? Is this the radio station girl? Please tell me it's not another chicken head in that. Angela? There are a lot of people that sit here and cater to her, and she don't pay y'all bills, so I don't understand that. She don't pay my bills. I don't give a damn what she think. You all right on later. Thank you. Hey, Crush. Hey, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I'm tired. I had a long day at work. Ooh, Lord. U.S. federal is federal, but you're right. Illinois has the same law. Yeah, they should. I mean, if certain federal laws just kind of carry down to state laws, and it should not negate each other at all. Do you remember First Sunday movie when the deacon stole the money? All the residents showed up for court. That's how it's going to be when they go to court. Ooh, child. I would love to be in that Zoom hearing just to observe as part of the press. Like I want to be in that when the FBI brings that superseding indictment. Lord, let that happen soon. I want to be in that as part of the press so I can be able to get the whole shebang in and report on it. Oh, epic. If I had to be in any jury duty, that would be one of the hearings I want to be. I want to start jury duty for. You'd be like, do you live in this state? Yes. Yes, I do. Today I do. Then give my address to the nearest McDonald's or something. I'm a citizen of this state. I want to be in this jury. Put me on this jury. Good Lord. There were shady characters, Slim Guy, DeMarcus, Squidward. All of standing like he jumped up on that table and it's like, oh God, get your ass down, bro. Giving false and misleading information is an offense under Section 307B of the Crimes Act 1900, which carries a maximum penalty of 2 years in prison. Yes, it is, Foxy Roxy. That's exactly why we're going over this, because people keep asking, what law did she break? I guess I got to Google this shit for you, huh? We got to sit here and Google and read this for you because you don't want to admit that super stupid breaks laws. She does. That's one of the reasons why she's in direct criminal contempt of court. Because she violated a court order. It's that simple. It's not even that difficult. Hi Karen, hi everybody. Anthony, how are you? Candia? Is it Candia or Candia? I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Commingling. L&M on Hannibal is Hungry channel. On the L&M on the Hannibal is Hungry channel? What happened? I don't know what L&M is. Let me know what it is. They kept pushing 1, circling Jed's vehicle. 2, Crestwood police lies. 3, trying to arrest him. 4, set up with her goons. Yeah, I mean, the fact that the police didn't even try to take a police report, in my mind, that's more than enough to show that they were negligent in that. They should have taken a police report. And it proves even more. It did 2 things. It was negligent, but it also proved that if there were a knife, don't you think they would have happily tried to arrest Jedediah? Because they're in super stupid's pockets. So if you have the South Holland Police Department, the Dolton Police Department, sitting in super stupid's pockets, don't you think that the moment they have the chance to arrest him over a weapon, that they would have taken that opportunity? That's what doesn't make sense. That's why Bo Brindley is so stupid. Whole ass attorney saying dumb things. No logic to that. They would have arrested him the moment they had the chance to if they saw a weapon on him. If they saw a knife on him, they would have arrested him. Even with the microphone, they didn't arrest him. So, I mean, their negligence also kind of helped prove the fact that there was no knife. There was no weapon on him. At all. And I'm still trying to figure out if this Sergeant Storm person is an actual commissioned police officer. Because if he's not, then why do you wear getup and uniform and paraphernalia like you're a cop? That's deceptive. That could be considered impersonation, which is a felony. It's a felony, Sergeant Storm. Felony. He needs to be subpoenaed to testify. He carried him out. So yeah, there you go. Criminal Timmy's boyfriend involved in her scam. Of course they are. That's right. When she loses and those checks start, everybody will see her true colors. Oh yeah, she's gonna have a whole bitch fit. She's gonna throw an epic tantrum. Dumb and Dumber are just mad because none of their lies tricks are working. It's not. Kamal suing the township for $10 million. Are you serious? I saw the headline. I have not looked at that lawsuit yet. Dear God. Oh wow. Yeah, okay, so she brought her boyfriend in to sue the city too. To sue the village. Holy Jesus, what a joke. And yet they sit here talking about we don't have money to pay all these lawsuits. You think? He said, hold my beer. Kamal said, hold my damn beer and my cigarette. Yeah, I got a 10 million lawsuit for you. Oh no. That's called, to me, that's like a slap suit. I'm suing because I just, want to get your attention, not because I think this is going to somehow go through, because it's not. It's going to be dismissed. The frivolity of it all is just laughable. But then you sue for $10 million. The judge needs to say, get your ass out of my courtroom before I throw my gavel at you, bro. Get the hell out of here. If they give that lawsuit any time or attention, whoever the attorney is, they need to be sanctioned like hell. All of them need to be sanctioned. He needs to get sanctioned. Super Stupid need to be sanctioned. The attorney need to be sanctioned. All of them need to be sanctioned for filing a frivolous lawsuit. They know that's a slap suit. That screams slap suit. Come on now, $10 million. You got fired, bro. I thought you said you can go out and get your job making more than $100,000 a year. How does that work, Kamal? You said you could get a job. You said on national television that you could get a job making more than $100,000 a year. So I suggest you take your black ass back to that job. Go back to that job where you can make more than $100,000 a year. Good luck to that. The hell you suing for? Yeah, no, that's a slap suit. It just screams slap. Good, come on. Did you know that not one question she was asked never received an answer? She doesn't answer anything because she wants to be able to claim, I didn't say that. Some sort of plausible deniability. Heifer, when you can say the words and define them, maybe we'll let you sit here and repeat them. But no, ma'am. You avoiding the question can also be misleading in and of itself. So when people walk around here saying, prove it, prove it, prove it, we don't have to. The FBI will meet their burden. Please understand that. When they're ready to drop an indictment, they will meet their burden. It won't be hard. She gives them, she makes it easy. She keeps going videos, making false statements, misleading the public, making up fictitious shit that would be material in any case. She makes it easy. So yeah, okay. What more do we need to prove? Just pull up a court document where she was already, found in violation of laws. It's like I sit back and I'm like, whoo, man, these people are so hard up. It's like their ego won't let them just let logic kick in for 2 seconds and read case law where you can see where she has already been accused of committing a crime in court documents, in cases that have already been adjudicated. It's not that difficult. I don't have to like Super Stupid, but I'm reading facts. It doesn't make sense to sit here and just keep going on my opinion. My opinion, her ain't gonna change either way. It's just not. It's not gonna change either way. I don't really give a damn. She don't have to pay my bills. Now the Leo is suing for $10 million. What a joke. He is a joke. Yes, that radio lady. Oh, okay. Her name is Angela. Oh, Lord. She should have been fired. That's why it would be great if all bloggers would incorporate Harvey. He is an attorney and he still violates Yoda Max. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Chris Clark is another one. He is that's the same one with Harvey. Yeah, no, he's the worst. You're an officer of the court. You sat here and you confessed basically to going past another grown ass man's house 50 to 75 times. It's gross. What are you doing? Come on now, he know what's stalking me. It's just she just don't recognize she is a level above by being an elected official and they have a higher responsibility. They do. She speaks that she owns people in her board. Yeah, like she owns it like this is my board. Bitch, ain't nothing belong to you. That's a legislative body. That's a whole branch of government you ain't got nothing to do with. Y'all supposed to be working together. They're not yours. You don't own shit, Super Stupid. They're not your board. They're supposed to keep you in check. So is the courts. Which, to me, they're letting a whole lot of shit pass right now, and it's getting really agitating. Because I don't understand why they allowed a continuous to occur in Phineas Duke's case. This man came in and he did exactly what most slimy-ass attorneys and people who are just trying to avoid and evade a matter like this, They go in and get another attorney to try to delay it by saying, oh, we're a new attorney. I need to be able to have time to look at the discovery and get familiar with the case. I'm asking, request a continuance. The other attorney should have said, I objected that bullshit. We've already waited 5 months. He's sitting here talking about somebody, if he had a loss to the family, he should have notified the court when the loss occurred. You don't wait 3 weeks later on the day of the hearing to talk about a loss. How was that done with good intention? It doesn't seem like it was. You wait 3 weeks. All you do is call your attorney. I need you to file something requesting for an extension. I just lost somebody. That's it. And they file it with the court. That's simple. You don't even have to ask the court. You just say, I need a request for an extension. My client experienced a loss in the family. The attorney should have done that the moment he had a loss in the family. And then that would have taken care of that. You see him wait 3 weeks later for this? Come on now. They stalling. I can't believe that they said a court accepted Kamal's lawsuit. Like that's they should have been laughing. This dumbass idiot. Are you kidding? Can't tolerate an elected official acting like a child to AOC. I don't even watch the news, y'all, because I just can't handle it. Like it gives me a headache. So I have no idea what's been going on with Congress or anything. The town should be suing Kamal. I think once they finish that investigation, they probably will. You're saying my name right. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So let's get back to some of the, I'm gonna read some more comments in a minute. Look, we have fun here. Dude, Super Stupid is a goddamn scam artist. That's all this is to her. To hear her say things like, y'all got the money, just sign the check and write it out. So in her reality, 2 + 2 equals chocolate milk. Because it can't be 4. It's just, math just goes over her head like, 2 and 3 syllable words. So you don't read, don't know math, and you barely speak well. And people defend this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's an embarrassment. But then they say, oh no, I don't like Super Stupid. I can't stand her guts. Well, what the fuck you care about whether somebody else say the same thing? I can't stand her guts and I hope she go to hell. The end. Why am I getting backlash for that? It sounds like we're agreeing. You kidding me? All right. I wanted to pull up one of the cases with the, oh Lord, what was this? The Super Stupid Stanley Brown and he who will not be named filed a lawsuit against the village clerk, Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood. This was October of last year. And if you go to, and I'm pulling up the documents, this is what I was trying to show. Y'all can't see it. Hold on. This is what I was trying to show. There's the court documents here. I'm going to pull up. I'm just going to show this so y'all can look it up in your spare time if you want. But that's the court documents I was trying to show everybody. Y'all see the case number? Yep, you can pull that up anytime. I looked it up. It's available online. But I wanted to get to the section on page 3 that talks about background and facts. These background facts, that's the facts of the case. We don't, you can't sit here, you can disagree, not like it, but it won't matter in court. Facts are facts. The end. So they give the definition of what they consider the village of Dolton to be. It speaks about the Open Meetings Act in the state of Illinois. That's section 120/1.02. Talks about just some background information. And she sued them, alleging that this is the thing. She makes these dumbass allegations. Basically saying that, oh, I can't believe that they had a meeting without me. I can't. What? That judge had to sit there and read this and be like, ah, fuck. Are you kidding me? And so it says the plaintiff, after all this stuff, because oh man, they just go over kind of like what her belief is, but yet what I didn't see was much supporting document, like supporting evidence, like case law cited in the rest of the pleading here. But basically, she asked that the court enter an order declaring that the public access opinion 24-010 of the Illinois Attorney General does not hold that board meetings can no longer be held at the village hall. Like she was trying to keep them from having meetings outside of anywhere else. The judge said, "No, kick rocks." That's not how that works. They have the right. They have the right to have a meeting wherever they want to assemble, because you have the right to assemble, right? But whole constitutional law being violated and overlooked in here. This is one of the hearings where I think that was the same hearing where the judge severely reprimanded Max Solomon, and that's the same court hearing I have on my channel. We were watching Jedediah live, and he was able to tap into the Zoom hearing on it, and the judge ate their ass up. He was like, "How dare you come in here and say that they do not have the right to have a meeting to show the people in the village how government is handling business, handling the people's business here. You want to sit here and stop people from having meetings that they have the right to assemble. They have the right to have a meeting. If you don't like it, get over it. You could go and participate in the meeting, but you're too busy trying to control and dictate shit. That's not how it works." And he ripped their behinds up. They had filed a motion to have Max Solomon sanctioned. He should have been sanctioned. Because look what's happening when you don't sanction these attorneys. When you don't show, after all these lawsuits and stuff they're filing it and the frivolous petitions they're sending over to the court, at some point, the judge is going to have to say, "Listen, y'all are getting on our damn nerve." So here's what we going to do. You send another frivolous case into this courtroom that I have to read. I swear to God, I'm going to sanction you. I'm going to sanction your ass, and it's going to hurt. That's what they need to be hitting the pockets, because that's the only way they're going to feel it. You got severely reprimanded, and then Max Solomon goes into court today and pulls this bullshit stunt representing he who not be named out of nowhere, when he already has an attorney on file with the court. He already has representation. But this is what happens when these idiots get to do this stuff unchecked. So the facts of the case that you read in these pleadings, they are what they are. And they should be supported by law and case law, and even have, evidence or exhibits attached. I would encourage you all to read this, because I mean, it's basically saying this is what happened on this day about a meeting. Here's the law that was supposed to be violated or broken. And it just goes down the list. If this is the best way to see what law she broke, you violating the right to assemble, you're violating ordinances regarding the Public Meetings Act, because you're trying to dictate people not having a meeting at a certain location. Those are laws that she violated. It doesn't, it's in the document, it's in the court document. It doesn't make sense to sit here and say what law she broke. What the hell? I get to a point where I can't entertain people who still think like that. All this information, resources available, and they're still asking what law she broken. I can't do that. You're gonna give me a headache. I can't do it. So this is a good read. This is a good example. And I would encourage you all to read the final order on this, like the final ruling that was given. And I think this was one of them that I pulled up just to kind of use as an example. And then, here is the order regarding the injunction. So this is case number 2024CH. 08792. Motion for temporary restraining order. Signed by Thaddeus Wilson. I don't know if y'all can see that. Probably can't. All right. I have to post the video up. I did a little video on it, so I just posted up and titled it Facts. I don't know. But the court ordered that this is the motion for the temporary restraining order to keep her from making appointments. It was granted. Okay? It was granted. And the court ordered that here's a couple things that I'm just going to read out, right? Hold on. You guys can pull this up, but I'm just going to read a couple of the things on here. It says here on page 2 or 4 of that order, with respect to the removal and replacement of the village administrator Keith Freeman, there is no question that the mayor failed to follow the process and procedure required under the ordinance and applicable state law for the removal of the village administrator. Not only did she not follow the appropriate removal process, she did not and could not follow the appropriate process for naming an interim or permanent replacement. Accordingly, by operation of law, the village administrator was reinstated in his position. So the judge already said in this order that she violated local ordinances and state law regarding the proper removal of a village administrator. You want to ask how is she a criminal and what law she broke? Here's a whole ass order. Here's a whole order signed by a judge that outlines laws broken. Is it not a crime to break laws? Is it not a crime? I don't think that's up to our opinion. Isn't that just a matter of fact? This is Section E, page 2 or 4 of this order here. I just gave y'all the case number. Please look it up, because I can't make this up. It's telling you what law she broke. That's a criminal. I don't understand. In court documents. Oh, child. These people still try to make excuses for it, and it's just sickening. It's sickening. Let's see. I'm going to read it over. Let's see. Because I'm trying to say one where she... Okay. It says here, point number 5. The mayor is temporarily enjoined and restrained from making any further appointments without the advice and consent of the Board of Trustees consistent with applicable law. This is part of the order. She cannot make any further appointments without the advice and consent of the Board of Trustees consistent with applicable law. Meaning you follow the law on getting the approval of the board before you make an appointment. I mean, it's very straightforward. That's what I'm reading here. I gave y'all the case number. Please pull it up. I can't make this shit up at all if I wanted to. I mean, seriously. Oh, and everybody asks where Angela Lockett is. Defendant Angela Lockett is temporarily restrained and enjoined from holding herself out as the village attorney or conducting any duties of the same. And this TRO became a permanent injunction. That was not taken out or changed. So Angela Lockett is not able to serve as the village attorney or conducting any duties as the village attorney. So where is she? Hopefully not serving as a village attorney. Can y'all say hallelujah? So that's where Angela Lockett is. Not serving as a village attorney. And if she does, she'll be violating the injunction. Good luck to a whole ass attorney violating a court order from a judge. Like, yeah, go ahead and shoot for the stars, Angela Lockett. Shoot for the stars. Y'all read the court order. Where's she been? Not practicing law. She cannot. Defendant Angela Lockett is temporarily restrained and enjoined. That became a permanent injunction. As a matter of fact, I have it. I think I have it pulled up. If I don't, I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna load it up with this video. She is a part of that permanent injunction where she cannot serve as village attorney. So, where is she? Sitting her ass down. Get the hell out. The judge said, whom she does not override. No. Bye, Felicia. Bye, attorney Angela Lockett, aka Felicia. Bye, attorney Felicia. Bye. You got to go. This is in order. And this is also part of the permanent injunction. Foxy Rocks, Angela, and Max are not eligible to represent the village for yeah, it's part of the injunction. Jed found out Angela has a used car dealership. Does she? In Dolton? Lord. Attorney Angela said, y'all can have this shit. The judge told her, you can't have this shit either. The judge said flat out, Judge Thaddeus Wilson said, bye, Felicia. I'm not playing with you. These attorneys know when they go to court, they can sit here and grandize and showboat all on national TV all they want. Go in that courtroom with that bullshit if you want to. Yeah, okay. Judge gonna sit back and be like, oh, okay, she thought I was playing. All right. Yeah, I dare you to come in my courtroom with that nonsense. So, nope. She can't represent the village as an attorney or conduct duties that is for the role of a village attorney or an attorney for the village at all or represent anyone there. She just can't do it. She has been permanently enjoined from doing that as a part of that permanent injunction. Y'all, man, this is why I say these court documents are gold. I love it. Let's see here. Then I have the full subpoena to testify before grand jury. So I was able to get, I think it's on the Lansing Journal's website, the full subpoena documents from the FBI investigation. They got it on their website. Boy, I pulled that shit so quick. I hope the Lansing Journal say, oh, hell, we need to hide this. I got a copy of it. Y'all, it's something else. It said to Thornton Township, attention custodian of records. You are commended to appear at the United States District Court at the time, date, and place shown below to testify before the court's grand jury. They were not playing. They were not playing at all. Y'all want to know who the special assistant U.S. attorney is? It is Brian P. Netols, Netols, special assistant U.S. attorney in Chicago. And then there's a Jason A. Julian, assistant U.S. attorney. I could have sent you those. I had to meditate over those docs. Yeah, email them to me. Check out Kamal lawsuit. I emailed. Oh, ooh, you done emailed me that whole lawsuit. So, right quick before I get to that, because I'll pull it up. I wish I could show you all, but I just don't have the stuff to do a live stream and show my screen right now. But the subpoena was for Rosie Hinyard, Tamika Hinyard, Kamal Woods, to include all background records, including applications for employment, personnel files, credit checks, background investigations, employment or payroll records, to include records disclosing dates of employment, wages, commissions paid, direct deposits, election forms, ACH authorization forms, checks, front and back, used for any payments to the above named individuals or entities, records of time and attendance, disciplinary files, records of work performed, including assignments, positions/titles, responsibilities, contract modifications, proposals, and dates of employment. Y'all, this subpoena is not for play. They named her sisters. I'm assuming Rosie Hinyard and Tamika Hinyard are her sisters, or aunts, or mom, or somebody. Who these two women? Who these women, Harpo? Rosie Hinier and Tamika Hinier. Are they her sisters? Succeeding, I found it interesting, Tiffany's sister. So are both of them her sisters? She blew that popsicle stand in the lawsuit. So Rosie Hinier and Tamika Hinier are her sisters. Is that the case? Whoever they are, the FBI wants all this shit. Sister-in-law is Rosie. Okay, so Rosie Hinier is her sister-in-law. Tamika Hinier is the sister. Is that what I'm understanding? Tamika's a cousin. Oh, okay. Tamika's a cousin. Rosie Hinier is a sister-in-law. Yeah, they want them both. They want them both. Who else needs to appear? I'm gonna get. Hold on. Let me pull up because this is for the testify to grand. I'm assuming these three same people. It just gives the place. Oh, the custodian of records. That's who needs to appear and testify before the grand jury. Whoever the custodian of records is. So I would assume that be the person who handles the FOIA request and who just maintains the records or whatever at the village of Dolton. That's who needed to appear. It just says attention custodian of records. And this is at Thornton Township. Thornton Township, y'all. This ain't even the village of Dolton. This is Thornton Township. Holy Jesus. Uh-oh. They get them both at the same time. They finna cut their asses up. Oh, Lord. This was May of last year. Y'all, listen. This is why I say the FBI don't move the way you think they should. I want them to hurry the hell up too, but I want them to nail it. They're not going to come forth with that indictment until they are 100% assured, or at least close enough to it, that they are going to get a conviction. So, this is, let me see who else they got. They just got custodian of records. But they have them appear before a grand jury to testify. They wouldn't do all of that if they weren't serious. So, oh Lord have mercy. The stuff they want from them is insane. It is a laundry list of stuff that the FBI is wanting. They want records going back from January 1 of 2021. So they finna get her whole time she's been a mayor or a supervisor. They getting that whole time frame from 2021. Thank God. Thank you, Lord. Lord, we thank you. That they're going back to January 1 of 2021. This is a subpoena, y'all, from the FBI. They want credit card purchases, vendor approvals, procurement, employee contract / termination, per diem, expense reimbursements, outside employment, because it could be a conflict. So, yep, outside employment to include any specific regulations for the police department. Get the cops! Lord, take them down, Lord. Let the cops go down with them. Let the cops go with them. Get Lace's stunkhead ass. Get his ass. Woo! Hold on, let me read some. Get these thugs off the streets. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lawful and interesting. If I didn't, thank you. If I didn't, it would be very, very boring. I can guarantee you that. Sadly, the village won't get any money back unless Tiffany is locked up and she pays her. I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen once they drop that indictment. Cecilia said Jamel, aka Kamal, is dumb. They are asking for his timesheets, job description, and he changed his position, his retirement, so on. Oh yes. Y'all, it's a laundry list. I put it in all these documents I want to show you all in a video. I'm just going to upload that video. And you all can read this stuff for yourself. I'm going to call it Just the Facts. This is the subpoena of what the hell they want going back to 2021. January 1st, 2021. They also want loans issuance. Let's talk about that Tahoe. Work schedules, job description, employee contractor travel, security detail. Security detail. You know how many people that is? How many people on security detail? Officer Miles, you might want to cooperate, bro. You might want to. I mean, you know, he has a lawsuit against him, but you might want to cooperate, Officer Miles, because the FBI is not for play. They make sure they let you know that. Who else can get Keith Freeman to flip and Lacey to shut the hell up other than the FBI? They walked in there like they had all this air in their chest. The FBI agent said, sit your ass down. Okay. Yes, I'm sitting down. Okay. What you want from me again? Because I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to go to prison. Mom. Call my mama. I want my mama. Because they don't want to go to prison. They going to prison over you, super stupid. Girl, you crazy as hell. You think these folks going to go to prison over you? You should call it the real receipts. Oh. Featuring FBI. Yes. There we go. That's a good one. Is Kamal named as part of security detail? Oh, Kamal was named on the list of names. They got Rosie Henyard, Tamika Henyard, Kamal Woods. Dear Kamal's real wife, get his ass. The FBI looking for him, girl. Go ahead and give some of that information up on Kamal. You look. Don't sit here and don't take his ass back. Go ahead and just say, I got tax statements from this nigga for 5 years. Y'all want that? Is that good? Kamal real wife, give the FBI whatever the hell they want. He already sitting here leaving you hanging with the kids. Y'all, she bought him a BMW. Y'all want that too? I got the VIN number. Give it up, man. Give it up. Can I please get that when y'all done with it? Whoa, Lord, this is too funny. Yeah, he is named. Kamal Woods is named in the subpoena. So they're getting every damn thing on him. They going back 4 years on his ass. Yeah, good luck to living at that car wash, idiot. They coming to get their car washed. All right. Jesus Christ. They want everything. All background, all employment records. They want his time and attendance. They want to know his job description. I mean, they really want a full job description. Yep. Records showing the methods of payment for any and all remuneration and or reimbursement of expenses to include receipts, documentation, itemizing expenses, accounting of expenses, ACH authorization forms, and checks front and back used for any payments to the above named individual and or entities. And that being the Tamika Henyard, Rosie Henyard, Kamal Woods. Y'all, he better start cooperating. Kamal, take your black ass down to the FBI headquarters in Chicago if you know what's good for you. You can't be this dumb. You can't be this stupid. And if you are, you deserve to go to prison with your dumb ass girlfriend. 10 years minimum, bro. That's what you're looking at right now, just on all this shit here. 10 years, 10 good years. They're not playing with you, bro. They're not playing. You're not only going to get a charge, you're going to get counts of a certain charge. So let's say you got fraud. You can get 5 counts of fraud easily. And each count has about 2-3 good years of prison time. If you know what's good for you, Kamal, you will take your ass down there. You ain't even got to tell super stupid where you're going. Just be like, I'm going out to get some milk and some cigarettes. I'll be back. You taking a box of paperwork with you? She's like, where you going with all that? I'm going to the store. We need bread. You say you want me to get some chicken legs and wings and cook tonight? We having fish? Oh, okay, whatever. I'll be back. He come back 2 days later because he been down there telling her. I thought you said you going to the store. It's been 3 days. What the hell you been? Yeah, I'm just gonna go back here and pack my shit up. You and the baby can have the car wash apartment. I'm just let y'all have this. Bye. Because he gonna get fucked up. And we are here for it. Yes, we are. Oh my God, y'all, this is gonna be epic. This is going to be epic. Good Lord. They're gonna fuck his ass up. They want all agreements or contracts. They want invoices received from the above name. So if he sent an invoice to get reimbursement for, He done. He done. Don't act like you don't know how to get the back of a check. Yeah, I've been saying, like, I think we all agree that that $561,000 check, we need the back of the check to see who endorsed it. But that's not something that we can just call the bank of K5 construction to get. But the FBI will subpoena that shit. So I'm telling you, they are screwed. They are screwed. When people keep saying, "Oh, how do you know she's going to prison?" Have you seen what they want from the subpoena? What the hell are you reading? Are you serious? This is 2 pages of just the stuff they want. And if they don't get from them what they want, from Kamal, Tamika Henyard, and Rosie Henyard, they're going to subpoena the shit out of it. And when the indictment, and I said it's going to be a superseding indictment. Let me tell you all right. Because the more cases that she loses, it means that the more finding of facts, the summary of facts, a summary of evidence, background facts, proving that she has violated laws, whether it be federal, state, or local ordinances, the more the FBI using those cases to help build their investigation. So it's not uncommon when you have this criminal enterprise going and you have people filing federal lawsuits and standard civil lawsuits, and she's already been investigated by Lori Lightfoot, like, you know, whatever you want to call that, audit, something, whatever. But it's not uncommon for them to take those, you know, pleadings, those court documents, and cite them in their indictment. When they file that indictment, it's not uncommon to see other cases cited and referenced. In most major government agencies that bring forth, you know, charges, whether it be federal, criminal, or just federal civil charges, like the SEC, the company that I had investigated and researched on last year, called Novatech. When the SEC finally filed a federal complaint in the Eastern District of Florida, they had cited the cease and desist orders they received from California and Wisconsin, from Canada. They had cited the federal complaint filed from the New York Attorney General, Letitia James. They had cited a federal lawsuit that had been filed through a private attorney into their actual federal complaint from the SEC. The FBI does the same thing. They're going to cite other cases to show, here's a pattern of this heifer violating court orders. She's already been held to direct criminal contempt. You don't think they're going to get those court documents and cite them in that indictment? Oh, they will. And the more cases she loses, and the more statement of facts and other clear violations of law, plus exhibits that they have, they're going to use it in their federal indictment. And that's why I keep saying it's going to be a superseding indictment, because it's just going to be added. It's more charges that they can add to the indictment itself. That superseding indictment is just, it's going to be, man, it's going to be at least 50 pages long. It's going to have so many exhibits. It's going to be a beast. That's why I said they're not going to drop that indictment until they know they can land a conviction. And that's exactly what you want. This is nothing to play with. And this, to me, this more is, and I think someone just said it, Jerry, Rico. That's what this seems like to me. A criminal enterprise. They can get racketeering. They see you got money laundering. They see you have embezzlement. They can build that case up. And I want them to. Let that happen. Let them build that case up. The subpoena itself gives you a scope of what they're investigating, and it helps you to understand exactly what they're leading towards. So it's not beyond comprehension, especially when she's hiring family members without them being properly vetted. So that's signs of nepotism. So they're going to add that in there because they're saying, okay, why are you're not even allowing these government jobs to be, you know, properly competed against with the public. You're supposed to be posting these positions out to the public and allow other people to apply for these positions within, whether it be a local government, state, or federal government. And I highly doubt she did that. Most of these jobs don't seem like they have even a job description. They didn't have codified policies or regulations at the village of Dolton. And they're asking for documents from also Thornton Township. I'm just loving this right now because this is golden stuff, and it helps you to understand how deep this investigation is with the FBI. They also want description of services provided and all retirement and saving plans, including pensions, annuities, profit sharing plans, IRA, simplified employee pension, savings, incentive match plan for employees. They're outlining everything, and insurance contracts. Now, you guys remember, the firefighters had insurance premiums taken out of their check, but it was not going to the insurance company. Guess what they're going to do? Connect the dots. DOTS, Michael Smith. I wish you learned how to spell, bro. They're going to connect the dots. Because now they're going to see, okay, there's possible wage theft going on. And where is that money going? If it's not going to Nationwide to cover the insurance, now we have to follow the money to see what account it landed in, because that money got routed somewhere. And you're talking about electronic payments through EFTs, electronic funds transfers. It's going from one account to another account. So it will go from the employee payroll to Nationwide's bank account. But when it wasn't going to Nationwide, now the question is, where is that money going that came out of these employees' payrolls? You got violation of labor laws, theft of wages in that. The Department of Revenue could get involved if they wanted to. You have so many agencies that could chime in on these investigations. It's not even funny. That's the same thing with the life insurance. The life insurance policies are not being paid. Dolton staff don't have life insurance. But if it was taken out of their check, where is that money going? So you could be looking at possibly money laundering here. Where the money going? It went somewhere. It didn't just go into the cosmos. and other agencies, they get in on that. The IRS coming for your ass. Yes, thank you, status quo. The IRS is coming for them. Oh, yeah. Because you got to remember, when you are reporting your taxes, especially when you're an organization or agency, a government agency, whatever you are, a business entity, you're reporting salaries of the staff plus their hourly wages and how much you paid them, because salaries is an expense. So when you're talking about filing this shit to the IRS, y'all, they so fucked up. I'll be watching that damn federal investigation when it finally drops. I'll be sitting here like this. Ooh, Lord, yes, Jesus. Oh, get him. It's going to be watching the greatest movie ever. Be on the edge of my seat. Yep, embezzlement. That's money laundering. Yep, wire fraud. I'll be sitting there so excited. Woo, it's going to be epic. Y'all, that's why I said I'm not going to stop covering this wench until she goes to prison. Yeah, she give us material for days. I love it. 285 people in the live and 103 likes. Y'all better hit that like button for mama. Hit that damn like button. I tell you what, I get 285 likes, then I'll post my goodies. Let's see the likes go up. I'm gonna post the real receipts. The real receipts. Yay, good one. I'm gonna post the real receipts. This whole subpoena from the FBI is getting posted up. But I want to see 285 likes at least. Yes, I do. Y'all, they're getting everything. Records should show. And here's what they want to see from the retirement and savings plans. It should show the employee contributions, balance accumulation, and loans drawn from the accounts, including loan applications, loan terms, repayment records, and records showing the date, amount, and method of repayment, and copies of checks, front and back, and other instruments used to issue or repay loans. So other instruments being, it could have been an EFT or some sort of wire transfer of some sort. What was the other method to, reissuing and moving this money around? So they want it all. And the fact that the Dolton firefighters, like, if I have sympathy for anybody, it would be some firefighters, right? Yeah, because they would capture the world's sympathy because they're fighting fires and saving people's lives. Super stupid is just being an idiot from hell. So it's just kind of like, if we're going to sit here and show anybody some sympathy, Dolton firefighters would be just that. The audacity of you, Kamal, to try to file a $10 million lawsuit knowing that the FBI is going to freeze your damn assets, you idiot. The FBI will freeze their goddamn assets when you drop that indictment. Yes. Oh, that's going to be the first thing they say. Freeze frame. Now you can't get money out your account because we're not playing with you, heifer. No, we not. That superseding indictment from a grand jury, the first thing they're going to do is, we got all the account information. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit freeze frame on all this shit. You won't be able to access a damn dime. Credit cards, bank statements, debit cards. Yeah, I think you're going to be able to get away with that cash in the hole in the wall or that check place. That check cashing place. Oh, they up next. Because they know where you're going. Everybody's always watching you, super stupid. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I want her to think I work for the FBI. Please think that. I don't, but I would just love for her to think that. But they always watching. They watch all our videos. They watch all of our content. I love the FBI. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Please, please, Herb, take her down. But they're going to go after that check cashing place too. Because they're going to follow the money. So please keep taking checks down. we can't get subpoenas for that stuff. Because they are going to do it. And once they do it, they're going to cut her access off to everything financial. They got cameras around that check cashing place, cameras at banks, cameras on ATM machines, cameras everywhere. They're not going to miss it. They know. Okay, we scoping this out. There's a camera there. Yeah, let's get them 2 cameras right there. Get them 2 cameras. I want all that footage. And they walk in there and say, all right, we got a subpoena for your camera footage. Whatever you can give us. Or you can tell us some information, come down and talk with us at the station. And guess what? They're going to start, okay, let me call my bank. Whoever's the owner of that check cashing place, they're a company owner, they're store owner. They got a bank account somewhere. Let me call my bank and get them checks. You said front and back? Oh, okay. Let me get that stuff. Let me get it. I'll get it for you. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me call my bank because I want you to have this. Do you think they have stash? I think she's keeping money, cash on hand. She has to be. I think she's keeping cash on hand. I'm not even gonna make that up. I think she's keeping cash on hand. Y'all, hold on 1 second. I gotta get my charger. Woo, this is too good. Too good. Come on, charger. Come on. Mama needs you. And I'm back. Yeah, this is part of when they start kicking in doors. That's what they do. That's why they do surprises. Because they don't want you to run. First of all, I know you all aren't going to let Super Stupid leave the state of Illinois or run away. No, you, ain't nobody going to let you go nowhere, girl. No, you ain't going nowhere. She might be putting money in a hole in the ground. Don't think they can't find it. Because they're always watching. And she's not that smart. She's not that smart. So, yeah, this is just a taste of it. I'm going to keep going. Oh, subpoena to testify before grand jury. Whoo, Lord have mercy. They getting testimony. That means they get your ass under oath. You go in there live, you want to. You're not that smart, girl. They probably were like, her attorney's probably like, please don't say anything. Just don't say that. Just sit there like a stoic bird. Just shut the hell up. That's why I want Feeny and Deuce to take him to court and have that jury trial. So they can be put on the oath. Get them deposed. Ask questions that could help the FBI out. Please. Because they know she's just going to run her mouth. They want everything. They want pyramid. That means they're going to want to know what contracts did you have in place with these vendors? So that K5 construction shit, that's not going unnoticed. That's not going unnoticed. That K5 construct, they're gonna want to know, okay, where's the contract set up with K5 Construction Corp? Or that tree removal stuff. What are the contracts for that? You ain't had no RFPs, so no one went and got some sort of like you didn't allow other people to compete for, contract services with the government, with the village. Come on now. So hold on a second. Tiffany hit the the village money at St. Patrick's Steakhouse. Oh Lord. I think money goes through her body. Y'all, she sits in meetings, talk about, y'all got the money, just write the check and pay them out. She don't care about that. She want this money to be paid out because obviously they're gonna sit and connect the dots to a kickback. It's gonna lead to that because it's impossible to think that cutting down trees is worth $400,000 or $500,000. What the fuck? What the hell? No. I could see 100% her. I could 100% see her getting found guilty and being on bail prior to sentencing and getting tackled and O'Hare trying to board a plane to Jamaica. Cause y'all gonna be there to make sure she don't get on that plane. That's what's gonna happen. Ain't no way in the hell the village of Dolton and Thornton Township are gonna let Super Stupid leave the city and the state and get on the plane. Hell no. Y'all gonna be right there. Where's she at? Going to Canada? What the fuck is up there? Y'all heard him get in the car. Come on, we'll get them Thornton Township buses. We finna get this help. Hell no. If she going anywhere, we're gonna drop her ass off in front of the FBI headquarters. She trying to leave. Here you go. You're welcome. She trying to leave. Now take her black ass in there. Let her go sit in there until y'all ready to throw her ass in jail. Hell no. Y'all better not let her leave the state. Don't let her leave now. Jess said they already spoke to him and Lavelle. Oh, I know, yeah. Because, I mean, think about it. She jumped into a fight and then wants to lie and give false statements and mislead the public on a weapon. The police didn't want to take a police report? Fine, I'll go to the FBI. Kiss my ass, South Hollow. That's it. That's all right. They've seen this. This is going viral. People watching all over the world. Yeah. Yep. And Lavelle, man, good asset. I would talk to him too. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was with her. So yeah, tell it all, Lavelle. Just let it all out, bro. Just let it all out with your sexy ass. All right. KP and Attorney Smith will represent. Oh Lord, I hope they kick down her door at 3 a.m. and take her without a wig. I hope they do it wearing body cameras because I really want that to be televised. I would love to see them kick that damn door in. And like, gotcha, bitch. Please let that happen. The only thing I hope that Early Walker, Justice Father, I hope he get custody of her before this happens. That way the baby don't have to be disturbed in that. But otherwise, yeah, kick her damn door in. Kick that damn door in above that car wash. Let all the doors up. That way they can't go nowhere. We got you surrounded out here. And we're not here for a car wax. But y'all asses out. Come on. Y'all know she'd be one of the ones that have to make people go in there and drag her ass out for real. She ain't gonna come out willingly. The saddest part about this whole situation she had to do was keep her mouth shut. She has provided the album with all the information they need. This is what narcissists do. Criminals are not smart in general. You add narcissism on top of that, and a sociopath and a pathological liar, and someone that can't read or write or speak past 3-syllable words, do math. Like you really, all that mixed up together is just the biggest idiot on earth and the best criminal ever. Like it's not even difficult. She tries to get around some of this stuff by putting other people in place to take the fall. Because in her mind, if I didn't sign this, then I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's not how it works. You can be a co-conspirator. You can be a co-conspirator. At the very least, you be charged with conspiracy. You're not getting away with anything. Her lying and making false statements and all this other stuff, it don't get her nowhere. It's just gonna get her, man. It's just gonna get her. Whoa, they gonna take her down. So no air flights. Yeah, don't let her leave. Don't let her leave. The money hitting on her wig. They will probably serve warrants at the car wash at her mom's house. Oh, they're gonna serve warrants on where all of. That's one of the things they want to know is where y'all at. Everybody, like we're gonna get this information one way or the other. They can look at your paycheck stubs, all your documentation. They're gonna get all these addresses. They're gonna get all the account information and get addresses. They're gonna figure out where this money is going and then track locations of where these banks are, where these check casher places are. They're gonna do a whole perimeter. They're gonna be able to know exactly where all these buildings are. And be able to chime in and just kind of do one big. To me, I feel like somebody like her, you would have to just do one big raid on all these places simultaneously. Because she's a coward. So she's going to try to leave. So it's going to have to be simultaneous. Where they just kind of raid all at once and be done with it. Because otherwise, she going to try to run away. She ain't no fun. She a sport brat. Credit card, she didn't have one up right. They are going to see her emails as well and text. Oh yeah, because when you're using government property, that stuff can be FOIA actually. FOIA text messages and phone calls and stuff. You especially using this government phone on government time. Oh yeah, but they're gonna get it. The thing is, I don't know why people think deleting stuff gets rid of it. It just goes to a server. They got forensics IT forensics that can recover that information. And people like us, every time she says or does something, we recording these videos. We're not taking this shit down. Hell no. We gonna add this stuff up. So this stuff is still out there. So even if she wants to go ham on trying to delete stuff, they'll be able to recover it. Because they're smarter than you are, super stupid. They're smarter than you. Bottom line, they want donations, use of vehicles. They already had security details on here. Residency requirements. Listen, y'all, residency requirements for employees/contractors. Residency requirements. So they want to know what is the requirement for residents of these employees and contractors. Like, do you have stipulations of where they live? Didn't I tell you all they gonna find your ass? They want all your addresses. They want to know exactly where the hell you at. Residency requirements for employees/contractors. So K5 Construction Corp, please do not think that you're just going to get away with that $561,000 check and they not find out where you and all your staff are. Because they will. Contractors, subcontractors, they want it all. They want everything. I'm loving this. I don't think I've had this much fun reading legal shit now in my life. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. All annual and quarterly financial reports, which, Village of Dolton don't have it. And then she had the audacity to lock people out the financial system they did use. Question is, are they still locked out? They can't log into My Viewpoint and get anything out of it? Because their IT forensics, they can hack into that. They can get into it. I don't know what she thinks she's doing. Residency requirement, y'all, for them to want residency requirements for employees and contractors, they want to know, do you have any stipulations on where your employees and contractors live? Do they have to live in the Village of Dolton, Thornton Township? We want the requirements that you have on file, which is none. It's none. Oh, she is so done. She is so done. Per diem. Vendor approvals. They want everything. All budgets created for the entity. All budgets. Good Lord. Going back to January 1 of 2021. Accounting records for all revenue, expenses, assets, liabilities, and equity-related entries for the entity. They want everything down to the penny. Not playing. All applications, payment receipts, contracts, and or agreements related to loans procured. Y'all, they want everything. They want to know how the money coming in and how it's coming out. All records of payment to employees include payroll, disbursements, reimbursements, direct deposit. All records of outside employment for employees, and contractors that are maintained. They want to know all outside employment as well. So thank you, Kamal, for saying on national television that you can get another job making more than $100,000 a year. The FBI really enjoyed hearing that, and you're still dumb. You dumb goon. They love the hell out of that. He said, what did he say he could do? Did y'all hear this? He said he could make more than $100,000. Well, my Lord. But yet he want to file a lawsuit for $10 million. Child, please. The FBI sat back and they said, oh, God, this gets worse. He said, whoo, child, these idiots will get dumber and dumber by the minute. When you file a lawsuit, come on, you got to give over what's called discovery. You not understand that? You got to give over discovery. How you think you're going to go to court and not expect to give up your financials? And you want to sue for $10 million? Just get the fuck out of here. Get your ass out of here. You setting yourself up. And you know what? Whatever. Whatever. Just do it. It's so dumb. The judge is going to dismiss this because you just gave him a headache. He's going to say, whoo, child, I just got a migraine. Y'all need to listen. We're not going to do this. Y'all not going to waste my time. Get the hell out of it. I'm dismissing this. Just because y'all want to make me mad right now, I'm dismissing this dumbass case. He has no idea what he's in for. $10 million. You let Super Stupid talk you into doing some of the dumbest shit that the FBI is just soaking up. Yep. Yeah, he has no idea. I don't think he understands discovery, huh? I don't seem like it. Because he's going to have to submit over discovery. Thank you. Yeah, keep that lawsuit going. Yeah, whatever. Oh, y'all, sometimes you just got to let the idiots just figure it out. just let them go through it and figure it out. Robert Hunt, oh, man, y'all, they want all employees. Because I want to know how the hell is he making $7,500 every 2 weeks? What the hell am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? He making $7,500 every 2 weeks. Y'all, Robert Hunt, y'all, does he look like the type of guy that want to go to jail? Hell no. Hell no. He gonna be like, nope. Fuck you. He said, you ain't got to, I'm coming out, and I'm bringing all my documents. I got a whole 2 boxes worth. I've been working on this for months. She had no idea. I've been saving this up. Y'all come get this stuff. I said that the other day in my video. I said, Robert Hunt, you might want to start cooperating. You know you're not fit for prison, bro. You're not gonna want to go. The moment they say we're charging you, he gonna be like, oh Lord. Oh, you said what? I'm being charged. What did I do? You sat here and allowed this shit to happen for however long you've been there. That's exactly what happened. He will be the weakest link. Lady Luck, I'm going to send an article on Price White. Good. I want it. And then what's her name? Tamika Price? Something like that. Is it Tamika? Well, everybody got the same name. This is like a lot of Tamikas up there. You and me both. Yep. Bank is paid. Hunt is making almost as much as a DC congressman. He's making so much fucking money. That's why I was like, what kind of position he has? This is why they want job descriptions. They're asking for job descriptions. Because they're trying to figure out, is it worth? Are you really working to amount to this type of salary? This can't be real. They want job descriptions because they want to know if it's worth it. Otherwise, it's just fishy as hell. Y'all, they want everything, all records maintained, controlled, or in the possession of the township regarding Tiffany Cares Foundation, Tiffany A. Henyard Cares Foundation, and or Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. They gave all variations of that name, so she can't say that's not what it's called. We got all three. So whether you call it Tiffany Cares, Tiffany A. Henyard Cares, or Tiffany Henry cares without the actual middle initial. Whatever you want to call it, we're covering it all. We're covering all the basics in this. We want to know. This includes all records related to September 2022 contribution of $10,000 from Thornton Township. They want it. They want it. They want an employee handbook. They want the employee handbook from Thornton Township. The employee handbook. All records of outside employment, I already said that one. For all board meetings, please provide the following: meeting agendas, meeting minutes, warrant list presented, any notes and or approval/denials documented related to the warrant list, board books. 5 things. Just from meetings. When is the last time the village of Dolton has posted meeting minutes? This is crazy. They're not playing. They're not playing. They are not playing. For them to want an employee handbook, they want to know, how the hell do you operate? The village of Dolton does not have codified regulations or policies or anything. So no one knows. It's just kind of free fall there. Instead of her worried about cutting down trees, she should have been worried about creating codified policies and regulations. Or an employee handbook. Nope. She just, it's crazy here. So they want Keith Freeman LLC, Government Staffing Advisors LLC, Kamal Woods, Cheryl Scrantz. Who is that? Anybody know who Cheryl Scrantz is? SCHRANZ. Cheryl Scrantz. I'm going to post this up. When I see 285 likes, come on with it. 306 people watching. Let's go. Hit the like. So they got employee contractor records associated with the following individuals, included but not limited to hiring/retention, consulting agreements and or employee contracts, personnel files, work schedules, records of invoices and payments, and job description for Keith Freeman LLC, Government Staffing Advisors LLC, Kamal Woods. Again, he keeps coming up. Kamal Woods, Cheryl Scrantz, SCHRANZ. All payment disbursements information, including but not limited to expense reimbursements, credit card expenditures, per diems, expense reports, receipts, and electronic communications. They're getting the electronic communication. That means emails, text messages, fax. They want it all. Email communication related to following individuals: Keith Freeman LLC, Government Staffing Advisors LLC, Tiffany Henry, Fania Dukes, Carmen Carlisle, Gerald Jones, Stan Brown, Kamal Woods, Cheryl Scrantz. I don't even know who this Cheryl person is. Who is she? Oh, child. Robert Hunt is a CPA. Let me tell you something. The tow truck lady. Is that Cheryl Scrantz is a tow truck lady? They getting it all. They getting it all. They got Gerald Jones, Carmen Carlisle, Fania Dukes, Stan Brown, Kamal Woods. Kamal Woods keep coming up, y'all. I don't think that Carmen Carlisle, Fania Dukes, or Stan Brown, Deacon, because he's always wearing an Easter suit. They're not going to have a problem giving over the information. Because they don't, like I said, nobody wants to face the FBI. You ain't that bold. They're not smart enough to do that. They do not want to face the FBI. They're going to cooperate. Here's all the stuff I got. That's all I got. That's all they gave me. That's all I got. CPA is responsible for the money and lying under oath. They take your license. Oh, they do. They're going to take his license and his liberty and freedom. They're going to take that out. Oh, you want to lie to us? We freeze your assets. You ain't going to have that $7,500 every 2 weeks coming in. We're not giving you access to the money or your credit cards or anything else. We're going to make it hard for somebody to transfer something to you through Cash App. You ain't going to be able to get a damn dime if you keep messing with us. I love it. They going after, please provide all records relating to the below entities, such as records on bids, contracts, agreements, for job descriptions, orders, payments, issued, invoices, internal, external communications of Jose Aldaco Aldalco Printing, On Demand Printing, Jose Aldalco Printing and Graphics. They want everything. They got invoice numbers on here, all records relating to Jose Aldalco invoice number, and they got the whole invoice number out, dated September 28, 2022. Records related to Paul Graver, First Government Leasing. They got the address here, including proposals, bids, contracts, and other agreements. Woo, they're getting in. They want contracts, agreements, engagement letters, invoices, description of work, payments relating to the following: Delgado Law Group, Delgado Law Group LLC, any other law firms / attorneys paid for by the township. Please tell me that includes Max Solomon's dumbass. Oh, let that happen. The Delgado Law Group, any other law firm, attorneys paid for by the township. Jerome Genova, Newsmakers Inc., Stryker Monthly Group. Some of these people I've never even heard of. They want all receipts and everything related to travel between October 4th through the 15th, 2022 to Springfield, Illinois, March 2023 to Washington, D.C., May 2023 to Las Vegas, Nevada. Internal, external, electronic communications related. All requests listed above. These communications should include Tiffany Henyard, Keith Freeman, Robert Hunt, Kamal Woods. They finna demolish them. Oh my God. They want only going back to Good Burgers. They going back to Good Burgers. They want certified copies of all records in your possession, custody, and control pertaining to the following individuals, whether held jointly or severally, or as trustee or fiduciary, as well as custodian, executor, or guardian, as well as any other entity in which these individuals may have a financial interest. For Tiffany Henyard, Good Burgers Inc., Aisha Properties Inc., Friends of Tiffany Henyard. So they go after the campaign, Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all listen here. Get them likes up. Cause this is good. This is good stuff here. Checks written to cash or written with the pay to the order of payee line blank and provided to above named individuals. So if she wrote a check to cash or wrote pay to the order of and the payee line blank, they want that. They going back to 2021. Oh, child. They name people in here I've never heard of. In all my reporting on this, I've never heard of some of these people. And some of these companies, I'm so glad they're going to Good Burger. Take it down. Aisha Properties Inc. I've never heard of that. And that's hers. That's her middle name, ain't it? Tiffany Aisha Henyard. Aisha Henyard. Just when you think she couldn't be any dumber. She really proves what type of lowly roach she really is. Boy, you named the whole company after your middle name. And you don't think that they would want this shit? Oh my God. Aisha Properties. So, all the times that she was a slumlord, yeah, it's coming back full circle, you dumb heifer. All these complaints and people saying this heifer don't take care of no property. She don't do work orders. She don't do none of that. Good Burger. Go after it. Listen, she might be hiding her money in Good Burger. Underneath the secret sauce stash somewhere in a box. Oh, God. She named the whole property company after her middle name. That screams narcissism. It really is not that difficult to really just get her if you really wanted to, because all you got to do is figure out, think how a narcissist would react to all of this and just go with that. Oh man, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna post this up. I see 189 likes though. Come on with it. Of course, I listed all of the cases that I saw just with civil law, chancery, and domestic case search. And I think Grace Levi covered it earlier. She just beat me to the punch with it. We love you, Grace. We love you, Grace. But it's 3 pages of cases she got going on right now. Capital One Bank versus Dum Dum. Midland Funding versus Super Stupid and Good Burger. Capital One Bank versus Super Stupid and Good Burger Inc. Kimco Leasing versus Good Burger. Tamika Henyard, Tiffany Henyard. A funeral home? A funeral home is suing you? Seriously? Roshi Funeral Home. Y'all, this is unreal. Unreal. There's a church suing her as well. A church suing her. A whole church. If you didn't think you were going to hell, you definitely going to hell. If she didn't think she was going to hell before, read that federal lawsuit from that church. I wanted to show that, and I just couldn't get my screen to share it. Girl, you got it coming. Whoo, child. And then people want to sit here and talk about, well, what about the trustees? I'm sorry, where the hell did the trustees get subpoenaed for all this shit? What the hell you talking about? We're not even going to sit here and compare that. No, we will not do that. We will not sit here and compare this FBI investigation and larger list of shit they want versus the trustees anything. I don't give a damn. Leave them alone. All right, let's get to some comments, y'all. This is crazy. I can't make this up. A church, a funeral home. These people are suing her. It's crazy. This is insanity to see 3 pages of lawsuits with the courts. Deutsche Bank. Wait a minute. Deutsche Bank. Who, child? Dolton Professional Firefighters Association. That's the one that I want you all to check out. That's the local 3766 IAFF. David Duval versus the Village of Dolton. Dum Dum and Keith Freeman. This is the firefighters. They're not playing. Like that's. I told you, I said they file a lawsuit. Their lawsuit would be something else. Because you're talking about their wages, probably some tax evasion or something like that. Money going from one account to another account. I mean, it's mind blowing. She's still uninsurable. Like it's ridiculous. Calumet Conservation Club. Man, listen, she's got 3 pages of cases going on with just one court with the civil law, chancery, domestic case search under the Circuit Court of Cook County. That's just with the Circuit Court of Cook County. That doesn't include Cook County Superior Court or the Eastern District of Illinois Federal Court. She's got federal lawsuits in Circuit Court and in Superior Court of Cook County. And she thinks this is a joke because what they're going to do is get discovery and then start getting information from there. That's all they're going to be doing. It's crazy. She got a lot of debt. This heifer got a lot of debt. She got a lot of debt collectors suing her ass. Listen. Whoa, all right, y'all. We going up on 2 hours now. It has been a ton of fun going over this stuff. I covered the definition in the Federal Penal Code for false misleading statements. Maybe you could post a wish list since you need better. I do need better equipment. I really do. I'm the type of person, yeah, I mean, I forget to tell people to subscribe. I really do. But I need some headphones and a new device. And I definitely need to get set up with StreamYard or streaming services so I can. My allergies is acting up. Get some better equipment, but that is something I definitely want to tap into so I can give y'all some better content because I should have been able to share my screen so you all could have seen this, and unfortunately this is something else. But I'm gonna post this video up when I see 285 likes. This is something else. This is so, they are going in. They're going to go wherever those checks are going, whatever they took to that check casher place, they want that information. They want that information. I'm telling you that no stone is going unturned. They want everything. They want blank checks that she wrote out to cash herself. They want they want front and back. So I just hope you all understand why I keep saying that her ass is going to prison. I hope y'all understand that. Between the finding of fact and law in these court documents and this subpoena here, y'all, just looking at the laundry list of things that the FBI wants, they're going after everything. There is no way, there's no level of hiding with that. And they're getting people closely connected to her because that's how they operate. Oh, okay. You make it hard for us to get you Heifer. Guess what we gonna do? Go get Robert Hunt and Kamara Woods and Keith Freeman and Keith Chicken Nugget. We gonna get them all. We get all of them and tell them what they facing. And guess what they gonna do? They gonna be like, oh hell, get whatever you want. Yeah. I ain't going to prison. Hell no. They're not gonna go for you. They're not gonna go for you. And those federal lawsuits could easily be used and cited in the FBI indictment. Especially if she loses. Especially that. Because now you're saying that there's a finding of fact of a violation of federal law. Of course, the FBI is gonna cite that. So that's a felony. Like, you violating federal laws, not great. We were just adding into ours. They're gonna cite other cases in their indictment. And it's gonna be a long ass indictment. That thing gonna be like 50 pages plus minimum. I'm telling y'all, 50 minimum pages of just good old fashioned reading. And when it drops, I'm reading that shit live. I'm here for it. I told you all I'm not gonna stop reporting on her until she goes to prison. And it looks like there's a high chance she's gonna be going. Because you ain't that smart. You ain't gonna be able to hide and maneuver that well. And you got other people around you they're going after. They're not gonna want to be bothered. They're not gonna want to be bothered with all that. Robert Hunt, Keith Freeman, Keith McChicken Nugget, anybody that's dealt with any finances around you, they're not gonna want to sit here and deal with no FBI investigation. She done. She is done, y'all. This subpoena is no joke. And they want testimony too, along with documents. Because like I said, testimony is also evidence. She done. She is so done. Come on. You're an idiot if you really think that you're just going to walk away from this. Yeah, come on now. Come on now. Y'all are taking money out of people's checks and not even sending it over to insurance companies to cover the insurance policies. Like, seriously? All right. Y'all call the road. Oh, look, call the road. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep going in on these people. Trust me, Keith Freeman, he's got a lot to talk about and a lot to share. They're going to keep going until they get all that they want when they're ready to drop. And Lori Lightfoot said the same thing, and I did a video on that about a superseding indictment. When it's ready to drop, they're going to be like, oh, hell, this is it. It's going to be the beginning of the end. And I'm here for it. And I'm going to keep clowning her ass out because she thought she was smart. She wanted to be the smartest person in the room. She wants to see him be nasty and mean to everybody. Okay. I got your help. I don't have to be nice to her. I don't have to. I don't do whataboutisms. I don't do that, y'all. So I want you all to be on the lookout for Fania Deuce's case. I'm gonna go over that lawsuit because it's hitting 2 hours and I still gotta get kids to school in the morning and work. But I'm gonna go over that lawsuit, that frivolous ass lawsuit. I think it's a slap suit. That's just my opinion. I'm calling it a slap suit because it's not realistic. Who sued for $10 million? You worked there for a year, you moron. What are you talking about? You didn't even make over. You made barely $100,000. You did nothing worth $10 million. Like, they're gonna be like, what kind of damage are you claiming here? Like, you gotta be able to prove that. It's so stupid. So you didn't do $10 million worth of anything. Plus, you on the FBI investigation, so we don't take your ass seriously anyway. They want all this shit on you. Yeah, okay, keep that lawsuit flowing, you idiot. So that they can just go in and be like, well, you understand that this lawsuit, you got to give up discovery because that's it. You don't like it? Whatever. So, thank you guys for tuning in. We had fun here. I wanted to do more of a roasting session, but you know, we got to, sometimes you just got to get down to business and look at definitions of terms and court documents and subpoenas from the FBI. We got to do it. So I hope you guys had a good time. You guys make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the Lady Luck Club. I might put up a wish list. I mean, you know, I need some headphones and just some things that I just want to be able to do to get some good live streams going and be able to share my screen while I'm doing it. And a nice little device. So I might post that up. You know, it is what it is. But I appreciate all of the super thanks, super chats. I appreciate all of that. It's a blessing to me, and it does go towards the channel. And I want you guys to continue to take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you guys for the comments. Thank you all for tuning in. And have a good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Deuces.